Hello and welcome. If it is your first time here, hello again. If you are returning, welcome back. Last episode, Quinlan Voss and Obi-Wan were sent to find Zero and Cad Bane. This episode is called Heroes on Both Sides, so let's get into it. That is very true. Fear can make people do insane, ridiculous things.
More troops are needed. The Republic cannot afford to let the Separatists gain any more ground.
Why can't we make a peace treaty and call it a day? What is the point of all of this, actually?
The troops in the field continue to perform valiantly. What we cannot afford is to be irresponsible.
Thank you. Maybe if y'all were actually doing what you were supposed to do, there wouldn't be separatists in the first place, okay?
If we pass Senator Sam's bill to open new lines of credit, we will gain
Shut
access
up.
to the needed funds.
Y'all just want to take advantage of the situation. Y'all shouldn't even be allowed to speak. The Republic screwed up when they allowed you to be here.
Bill essentially deregulate the banks. A small price to
Is
pay
it a small price
finance
to
the
pay?
war, is it not?
Your systems already run wild, okay? Y'all barely have any control. I don't know what the Senate does, but you want to deregulate it more? That seems to be a problem that will be bad now and in the future.
More money, more clones, more war. Say nothing of fiscal responsibility. What about moral responsibility?
Thank you. Maybe we should stop cloning people and sending them out to die. And not taking care of the people that you need to take care of in the first place. Dickbags.
Are you suggesting we surrender to the Separatists?
I'm suggesting that you'll get a peace deal, Dick. Is that too complicated for you to understand, Birdman?
Negotiation might
Thank
be a better
you,
course of action.
moron.
You can't negotiate with those animals. Keep the war going.
The separatists are animals. But you guys who are literally creating people and sending them out to die are not. Okay.
Table any emergency
Sure.
bill until it is determined whether or not deregulation is the right course of action.
Senator Amidala is the problem.
I thought age might temper her idealism.
You thought age will make her worse of a person?
Galactic Senate is unlikely to deregulate the banks until this war hits home.
Wow. You're going to attack Coruscant to make some money? I don't know why I'm surprised. Y'all are terrible people.
Coruscant has not been attacked in over 1,000 years.
Then it has a false sense of security.
You must ask the Jedi Council to speak with Chancellor Palpatine.
Don't involve me in this.
Aren't y'all supposed to be connected to the Force? Does the Force want this war to be raging on? For all of the innocent people to be dying? Anakin?
I know the Separatists are evil,
Are
but
they?
all anyone argued about was banking deregulation, interest rate.
They want to make money, and that's it.
War's complicated, Ahsoka, but let me simplify it. The Separatists believe the Republic is corrupt, but they're wrong.
I'm sorry, what? How can you say that with a straight face? You have seen all of the shenanigans that has happened. You have investigated a spy, and the Trade Federation has tried to kill your wife multiple times. How is that not corrupt?
And we have to restore order.
Maybe talking to the Jedi Council isn't the role for you after all.
I second that. You do not know what you're talking about. And maybe you should take a look at your best friend, sir. There's corruption all around you.
A senator in the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
Your friend is a separatist? One of Dooku's pawns?
They're not all pawns. They had reasons to leave.
I may not agree with them, but they're more than pawns.
I don't know why you agree with the Senate. They suck.
Let's talk to her.
The Senate's made it illegal.
The Trade Federation can work with everybody. Wouldn't it be more powerful for you to put some kind of rule on them versus you talking to random people?
You're a Jedi, which gives you special clearance.
Are you suggesting I use my status to smuggle you behind enemy lines?
Yes. I like when they work together. They're both with the shenanigans.
You have been designed to be the ultimate infiltration units.
Excuse me, is this Platform B?
Do separatist planets all have the droids around, or are they just here because it's the airport?
Ahsoka, this is Mina Bonteri. She was my mentor when I was growing up on Naboo.
You're a separatist?
What were you expecting?
A monster. The Jedi's been brainwashed about this war too. They don't know what they're doing either.
Lux, come down here and help our guests with their luggage, please.
May I?
I can handle
You're
it.
being rude, Ahsoka. Don't be a dick. I hope he's not a douchebag though. And he doesn't alert people to the fact that you're here.
He's grown so much.
I'm afraid these events are shaping his young life.
As a separatist, didn't you create this war?
Ma'am, you're being really rude. The Republic could have let them go.
Many of the people you call separatists feel the same way about the Republic and the Jedi.
Thank
Perhaps
you.
his father was
Not
like
only the
that.
Separatists have propaganda, I'm sure the Republic is lying about a bunch of things.
He was setting up a base on Argonar when clones attacked. My husband fought bravely
I'm
in
sorry.
self-defense, but was killed.
Yeah, you didn't know that, huh, ma'am? Casualties happen during war all of the time. Not everyone is terrible.
You're a Jedi.
Yes. Why do you ask?
Before the war, I was always told Jedi were good.
And now?
You're leading a giant army of clones that killed his father. What do you think?
I don't know anymore.
Look at me. I'm not so bad, am I?
No? But how many of us have you actually met?
Ahsoka, is he so bad?
Other than military officers like Grievous and Ventress, none, I guess.
Am I so bad?
Nope. The Republic and the Separatists have a vested interest in both sides thinking the worst of each other.
I sense Dooku's dirty hand in all of this.
You should sense your fellow senators, the bankers, and all of the corporations' hands too, ma'am. You're sitting in a cesspool.
He's just the leader of the Senate. He's not the leader of the entire universe.
You actually admire the man.
Dooku is a murderer and maybe a psychopath and a Sith and kind of a terrible person, but he's not wrong in his ideas. He actually cares about the people and he wants to help them.
We'll never entirely agree on Dooku, my old friend. But we can agree on the need to stop this war.
I am certain if you could convince your representatives to extend an olive branch, there
It's
might
not
be
gonna
enough
work.
sympathy in the Senate to finally open negotiations.
I like your optimism, but it's sometimes kind of delusional, Padme. They have too much money to make than to turn down the war.
I can at least put the motion on the floor.
The corporate alliance will never allow this to happen.
No one cares about you and your dumb corporation, okay? I wish the Separatists didn't let corporations in because even if they win, they would have lost. Y'all lost the moment y'all let the stupid corporations in.
This is a democracy.
Thank you,
Unlike the
sir.
Republic, corporations do not rule us.
Offer negotiation and see how it goes. Screw the corporations.
All in favor of initiating peace negotiations with the Galactic Republic, say
Okay.
aye.
Going to a separatist planet is one thing. It is brave. I admire that and all that jazz. But going to like their Senate meeting is dumb and extremely dangerous. If you get caught, what's going to happen to you and to your friend?
All those opposed?
Nay.
Nay!
The ayes have it.
How can you be sure this groundswell of peace won't continue?
After our attack, the chances of peace will disappear.
If Dooku was not a Sith and was not working with Palpatine, he could have actually done some good and actually helped some people.
Banking Clan, the Trade Federation, and the Techno Union will all get their fair share.
It's a tragedy that you fell in with Dickbag.
I've been disappointed before, and yet I almost feel as if this time the tide has turned.
For the worse. Things are only going to escalate and more people are going to die.
You really believe the Republic will vote for peace?
I hope so.
Go, you two, quickly.
I hope y'all don't die. I'm a little worried for you and your son.
Whoa, wait a minute. Power generators are that way. Stupid droids.
They're not going to be that dumb when they're killing you.
In the past, whenever we've reached out our hands in peace, they've been slapped away.
There's a difference between offering for people to surrender and then offering a peace deal that everybody gets something out of it. And I do not trust the Republic at all.
Can we believe that they're ready to sue for peace so easily?
If I might speak with you confidentially.
You may not, ma'am. He is not your friend. You're going to get your actual friend killed.
How was the dialogue established?
Does it matter, Chancellor, if the result is an end to the war?
I see your point, my child.
He doesn't see it. He's a terrible person. He's going to kill old girl and her son.
We didn't schedule a queen.
Oh my God. We keep dropping bodies. Jesus Christ.
What's going on?
And there's like nowhere for them to run either. This is so sad. Oh my God. You should stay down, sir. This is not gonna help. You're gonna die. Jesus.
There is no need
Christ.
to deregulate the bank.
This is crazy.
that down now.
They got all of those people murdered for money. Insanity. Are they gonna blow up this place? Oh my god. This is so gross. Like, the Republic sucks. And the senators are basically useless. And you wonder why people want to leave.
You may enter your votes.
Look at that. This is a handiwork of your fellow senators, Padme. Instead of looking at Dooku, maybe you should look at everybody else.
We're under attack!
If y'all were actually under attack, they would attack the Senate, okay? They would have blown y'all up first.
The bombing of the power generator has been confirmed as a separatist attack.
How were y'all able to confirm that it was the separatists that quickly? It was a bomb. The place blew up. Don't y'all have to investigate and actually find out what happened? It could have been any random person that was angry.
To ensure the safety of the Republic, we must deregulate the banks.
Like, y'all are the most moronic, easily swayed, completely cowardly people I have ever had the displeasure of seeing. Like, I wonder how Palpatine won, but how could he not? His opponents are idiots.
I'm returning your Padawan.
I'm sorry your talks with Bonteri failed.
At least you try, ma'am. I know you wanted peace, but these people suck.
You went too far this time.
You
Did
do
she,
the
though?
same all the time.
Thank you.
This was too much.
You were with the shenanigans. And she was actually trying to get peace. So shut up.
I did realize something. The politics of this war are not as black and white as I once thought they were.
This was ridiculous. Like, these people actually planned and carried out a terrorist attack and killed regular innocent people to make sure that they keep making money. And I'm not really mad at them because they're them. Everything that is happening, the corruption, the cesspool that is the Senate, is the Republic and the Jedi's fault. Anakin telling Padme not to bring him into the Republic's politics and that it's not his role to talk to Palpatine is literally the dumbest thing I have ever heard. You and the Jedis are already in the shenanigans, okay? When people think of the war, they think of the Jedis and the clones. And the clones have no power. You can actually do something and talk to Palpatine, especially since he's your best friend, but you're like, no, I don't want a part of this. If y'all don't want to be a part of this, why did y'all join the war in the first place? And why are you even here? Again, go live on a mountain somewhere and be monks. You're the face of the war. And choosing not to even try to speak to Palpatine is stupid, and it just makes you guys hire guns. When it comes to the senators, they have to know that their fellow senators are involved, right? Especially someone like Padme and the rest of our good senators. Like, they have to know something is wrong, that it wasn't just the separatist. Even when it comes to like the questions that Palpatine was asking Padme, that has to trigger some kind of suspicion, right? Like, a part of you have to be like, why are you asking me this? Are you involved? Do you want the war to continue? I admire Padme's like care and the fact that she tries, but she seems delusionally optimistic and kind of oblivious to the fact that the Senate is corrupt. It semi bothers me how hard Padme fights for the Republic. I don't understand the loyalty. And I wonder if Palpatine wasn't the Chancellor and if she wasn't attached to Anakin, if she will actually leave the Republic. RIP to the people that died. They deserve better, but the Republic sucks. So, sorry. I hope the best for Mina and her son. I don't think they will try to kill her, but we've been dropping bodies, so I hope they don't die. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you have a good one, and you'll see me later. Bye.